Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Cheeky Journals. Today I'm going to create a background with some acrylic paint and I'm using ash pink and just a normal white paint. I have a brush here, or not a brush, it's actually a sponge. I've got a sponge and it's completely dry. I'm just taking some of the paint and scraping it over the page. This is very much like the dry brush technique that you can create with a paintbrush as well if you don't have one of these. And I'm going in with the pink and then using some of the white, and other times I'm just loading the sponge with both colors and going in. So I'm doing it all over my page till I'm happy with how it looks. And as you can see, I'm just going back in there with some of the white paint just to knock down the pink or knock back the pink, because I don't want it to be the only thing that you see. And I also love those white lines going through the pink. I have this newsprint paper. It's a paper that I'm using to wrap my Etsy orders in, and I really want to use it on this spread. I've been wanting to use it for quite some time and I thought today's the day. So I've just used a scallop punch and I want to use some brown paper too. So I've gone in with a circle punch and just getting some brown paper circles there. So I'm playing around with it at the bottom, trying to see how I would like to have this collage here. And I just wanted to look very simple and not do it too intricate or have too much going on, especially because I've got this beautiful background that I still want that to be the thing that you see. And I find that if you sometimes add too much to it, it takes it away, just that you don't really see the background anymore, or it's just too busy. So I'm trying to add things but still keep some restraint, so all of the things are not fighting with each other but are just looking like a complete journal spread. I thought that this part I wanted to use as well. It's from the same newsprint paper that I used earlier on, and it fits very well with the theme that I'm journaling about today. And it's all about visiting Sydney. We took a trip down there and spent some time, went to all the tourist attractions. And this photo is of us going to the Harbour Bridge. So I thought that will be a nice background and to create a collage around it with the photo. I am so surprised about how well this paper took to the page there. I'm using some fabric glue, and I use this fabric glue for almost everything, from photos to paper to actually what it's meant for. But it didn't warp or created bubbles or anything. It just worked so well and I was so surprised. I'm bringing back in the craft paper. I've used it at the bottom, and I feel if I'm looking for something to use on the rest of the spread, I'll always go back to the same material that I started out with, and I might just use it in a different way or a different shape. So here I've used it in just created a scallop with it, and then I'm going to go into this Hardy swap book and just look for a sticker to go with it. I've decided to use this turquoise one. I feel it goes really well with the rest of the colors on this page, and I'm planning to incorporate some more of that. So it's very much that pink and turquoise color scheme that I'm going for. I decided to do a bit of a drawing here, and it's something that is quite common when you travel or you go to certain spots in the city or tourist attractions. It's one of those poles with the signs on that tells you how far certain cities are or tourist destinations, and it just points out like the kilometers or the miles how far it is. And I wanted to recreate something like that. So I'm just doing some scratchy lines. I find that if you are trying to get straight lines happening. It looks a bit unnatural, and also when you make a mistake, you can pick it up very easily. So when I am scratching around the page and going over it a few times, it looks really wonky and you can't pick up so much on mistakes that you've made, and I also just love the feel that it gives off. I'm going back into this Hardy Swap book and I'm looking for a label to add my date on. So I wanted to bring in more of this turquoise colors, so I've decided to use this, which works perfectly with that sticker that I've used with the photo of the harbour bridge. And I'm going back in yet again with this brown paper and just tearing it to create something that the label can sit on. I am going to use this journaling card and tip it in. It's from a Project Life kit, and again it works really well with the color scheme. And I'm also adding it because I always find myself running out of space when I'm journaling. Starting off, I think that I don't have that much to say, but when I start writing, the words just pour out of me and I always run out of space. So I'm putting this card there just in case that happens, and if it doesn't, then I can always put a quote or some stickers at the back of it. And I am going to do my journaling, and while I'm doing this off camera, I have added a few extra stickers. I've done it underneath that Project Life card, which you will see shortly, and I just want to add a stamp here too. Just I thought like it just missed something there. It was a white spot that you could completely see, so with that stamp there, it just covers it all up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.